What is up, my friends? My name is Echo3, and today we're going to be looking at some LALOON farming strategies. As you can see, guys, I found myself some dead bases. You're going to see some live bases, and you're going to see a strategy that worked pretty well for me tonight. Actually, all of this was recorded on stream. If you were in the stream, thank you guys for coming down. If not, you can catch the stuff right here. And as you can see, I have, in most of these attacks, one hound in the clan castle and two of my own cooked up hounds, trying to save on that dark elixir. So I'm going in light with the hounds, and I use spells. I really don't use them too sparingly. I want to get my balloons and my hounds around the base, so I cook up a few skeleton spells to deal with the enemy queen, and I throw a rage spell on top of her head, the skeleton spells on top of her head, and those skeletons, as well as any lava pups or minions, will take out the enemy queen pretty nicely there, guys. I also bring around a poison in case there's a clan castle. I haven't run into too many, especially since I like finding those dead bases. But then, as you could see, the hound just tanks and the balloons follow behind. It's a pretty simple strategy. You just have to make sure you spread out those hounds pretty wide as you send them in so that they can really tank all of the air bombs and air mines. The balloons can come in nice and slow behind, rage them up, haste them up where you need. I like to use haste spells in the beginning of the attack so it gets them in quick, and then when they get into the core where there's a lot of those defenses, I'll throw the rage and they'll get that extra damage buff as well as the extra speed. And they've been really doing a nice job. If I show you my attack log, which I'll show you next, I don't know, there's 10 attacks. I think 9 of the 10 were 100% attacks, so it was working very well for me, and it can work pretty well for you too. I'm not an air attacker. I don't attack with Loonian or hounds and loons much at all. So it shows that, you know, I basically started doing it, practicing it a bit tonight, and it was pretty good. So let's go to the log right here. You'll see that it's a whole bunch of 100% attacks. There was one fail in there. I don't remember why that one was a fail, but it was. And let's look at this bottom attack right here. We'll see what it has. So we have a live base. It's a Town Hall 10 low level, mostly Town Hall 9 defenses, but I'm going in with my hound from the clan castle and my two other hounds in a triangular motion right there, triangular setup with the balloons coming in behind. And as you can see, I dropped the rage spell and those skelly spells on top of the queen. She's already taken down. The rage spell is very important to drop on top of the queen as either the minions, the lava pubs, or those skelly spells are on top of her so that they can take her out quickly before she ruins your attack by taking out all of those balloons. So, as you can see, this base is being overwhelmed by balloons right now. I have one more haste spell in the bag, but there is that air defense. So I was a little concerned it didn't work out the way that I wanted, but then I had those back end balloons. Always keep a few balloons in your pocket, guys, to do something just like that. And as you can see, I hasted improperly there. That haste spell on the bottom really just hasted one balloon, but whatever it may be, there's only a Tesla left in this base that can hurt me, and I have enough balloons and minions and pups to take care of that. The balloons will take care of that cannon, and then they should jump over that Tesla. Actually, I don't think they make it. Do they? Yes, the Tesla's gonna go down, and the rest of the base is clean up. And the great thing about Loonian, guys, is the pop lava hounds, those pups, and the few minions that you bring with you really do a nice job cleaning things up, spread the base, and any balloons that you have that survive, they can help as well. So this cleanup is a pretty quick one. We're at 88%, and we'll double time through the rest of the cleanup. But the trick is, in my opinion, sending those 3 hounds in a triangular motion. Your strongest hound from the clan castle right in the back, and your 2 weaker ones on the sides. Send them in with the balloons behind, hasting those balloons through. Make sure you bring that rage spell and those skelly spells for the top of that queen's head so you can take her out. I'll collect a little loot, and we'll jump back into the attack log, and we'll find another one. Let's find one where I did not use a clan castle. How about this one right here? Some decent loot in it. It's another, this is a live base. Unfortunately, two of the air defenses are not to level. It's a Town Hall 9. The expos are alive though, so let's see how this works. I used the 2 hounds, hasted those balloons in right behind to get those balloons right on top of those air defenses. Notice I have 8 balloons left in the bag that I can use later on. And the enemy queen, where is she? I don't even see the queen right now to see what's going on. Sometimes I lose her, so I throw the rage spell right there in the core so those balloons can just bust their way through the other side to get to those air defenses. Back end balloons up on top of that topmost air defense, and they're all taken out, and the rest of this right here is just going to be cleaned up. I throw in some minions right there. The I don't even know if I used any skelly spells. I don't see any skeletons, so I don't believe I used the skelly spells. It's all clean up here, guys. There's only that archer tower and one more archer tower down here. Actually, there's one up there as well, but not enough to take out my my troops. It works out really well here. We're going to see the balloons just go along, clean up the final defense, and then have those minions. And I used my queen as well to help out just because of time. I didn't want to run out of time. I wanted to get all of the loot out of the base. She's going to pound on that wall a little bit, take that town hall, and then the balloons are going to clean everything up, and we're going to get a 100%, bringing in all that loot. Not as much dark as I would have liked, but a lot of gold and a decent amount of elixir right there. I'm doing my farming in the Crystal League. I usually like to stick around Crystal 3 and Crystal 1. That's where I do to keep myself there. Usually I'll use this attack strategy, Barch, to go down lower. So if I get to Crystal 1, I'll Barch my way back down to Crystal 3. And why don't I share one more attack with you guys, one that we haven't seen yet. I think we looked at that one. Let's look at this one right here. Not sure what we're looking at, but okay, it's another dead base, and that's why I like farming in Crystal, guys. These dead bases are all over the place. Here I throw my strongest hound in the center and the weaker hounds on the outside. I actually sent my hounds in a little bit late. I should have sent them sooner so that they would have tanked a little bit better for those balloons. I have 21 balloons left in the bag, and I was a little late on dropping them as well, but they recovered well, being that the base was, you know, not a live base. It's great to find these dead bases. It's not going to give you the practice that you need for war, obviously, because you're not dealing with clan castles and you're not dealing with live infernos or expos, but for farming purposes, it's a great base to hit. Lots of loot and a pretty simple attack to put together. And as you can see, the hound is tanking that final air defense. Balloons are right there on top. Didn't need to use the poison spell because there was no clan castle. And it's just going to be cleaning up the rest of the base from here on out. There's a few archer towers. Or I should say there's one archer tower, and that's the base, guys. 61% of the base, 63% is gone. There are no more air targeting defenses, and now the base is just going to be cleaned up by the loons, the hound, which doesn't do much work at all, and the pups and those minions. And that's going to be a 100% attack. Really getting it done with Loonian. It was a lot of fun. The only thing that I don't like about Loonian attacks are that you are spending about, with the attack that I have set up with the spells and with the two hounds, you're spending about 1,500 dark elixir. So you need to find bases that have more than that so you could profit on the dark. My mass miner attack strategy, much cheaper on the dark elixir, only actually costing you 0, but it does cost you a lot of elixir. You're spending less elixir here with the Loonian attack strategy. But there you have it, guys. This is my base right here. My queen maxed out level 40. If we look at my progress base, I'll go to that really quick for those of you that haven't seen it. Everything on the top is completed. All of those defenses are done tonight. My second expo has been completed, so that's good to go. I just have to drop my final one and get that upgrading. And right now I have 2 air defenses upgrading, 1 cannon, my king, and the bomb tower. Really looking forward to getting this to be a max Town Hall 10. I'm on my way. Lots of research to do, as well as my archer is working her way up to max level for Town Hall 10 as well. Let's get back to my main base before I forget to set it, and then I get attacked on that progress base, although there's not a ton of loot in here to protect anyways. But that's been it for today, guys. Take Loonian out, or LALOON out I should say. Take out LALOON and give it a shot. See if you like it for farming. It's a lot of fun. I also love my mass miner, but I figured that tonight I would do something a little bit different. Hopefully you enjoyed something, learned something, and are going to come back for more. So please subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you guys can know when I'm streaming and when my videos come out. I come out with videos every single day for Clash of Clans, and sometimes I'll throw a Clash Royale video in there as well. But this has been fun, guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you think LALOON is an attack strategy that is legit or not. And also, if you ever want to hit me up, you can find me on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. Guys, I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.